Session 82.
All right. And we're live, I guess.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Welcome to session 82 of The Space Between. Starting off with a recap from Pete.
I don't know about you, but I shop like I fight. It better be short, sweet, and with me winning. None of this long, drawn out, haggly stuff. I don't know what got into Bo or Eva, but next thing I know, our shopping trip turned into a whole expedition and a custom ATV thing. I got bored and picked up a critique of Jennifer Moon's novels. Why are we going to the Arctic again? It's cold there. Cold enough my fluids get all icy and weird. It took a long time to get to the Arctic. I read my book just to stick it to Eva and Bo, since this is just a boring car ride. Outside, it's just white blowing snow and zero visibility. It was so cold the crew wore their vac suits inside the ATV. Right about the time we start discussing our desire to rescue some property, we spot a big gray outline of a cube. Maybe that's a watchtower out or part of the base that's supposed to be out here? We wheel up almost on top of the destination, and everybody but Cherry and her hench gal jump out. It was a half click walk till we needed to scale an icy wall. And once we were at the top, we nearly fell down a gaping hole in the ice. The rope ladder was a clue that this is what we were looking for, but the fuzzy gray shapes walking up the hill toward us and the hole might not be who we're looking for.
Okay. Well done. I liked that one. So, we did leave off with a little bit of a cliffhanger last time.
Well, no, we're not actually hanging from the cliff yet.
Oh, did we decide not to do that? Okay.
Well, no, I mean, like we haven't started climbing down or anything, and we're firmly on ground. There's no hanging.
Okay, if you insist. Guess I'll allow it. uh, oh yeah. So anywho, what do you guys think? What are you thinking? I think we decided you guys were gonna kind of hold position. Pete and Bo were gonna try to hunker down and hide as best they can in the snowy ice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing some short distance away from where you guys are, so that if they walk up, then they don't see them.
I think we were all hiding. We're trying to hunker down.
Yeah.
Oh, you were all trying to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I must have misunderstood that last time then, because I had thought it was you were gonna try to talk to whoever it was. Okay.
No, there was a joke about asking for directions to the restroom and saying I took a wrong turn, but that was only if they come up and actually, see us, call us out.
Okay, got you. All right, so then the goal is to hide, and so you're hiding just kind of near this this hole that you had found in the ice. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, pull back if we can. But I think there's a clip. I think there's actually a clip behind us, isn't there?
No, so I was wondering with Pete's description if maybe something had gotten slightly confused. You have some space. You're not like right at the edge of a cliff, like trapped between a cliff face and a gaping hole in the ice.
Nah, I just remembered it as being relatively close to the top of the cliff.
Yeah.
Narratively, it was immediately after scaling the cliff we found that thing. So that's all I remember.
Yeah, no, it is relatively nearby, but you've got a little room if you want to try to back off from this hole, guessing that maybe those people are headed towards it and you want to avoid them. Then yeah, you spotted them. You think probably before they spotted you. You guys are somewhat camouflaged, they are not.
Right. Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think we. I didn't think it was like a 5 foot between a distance between the cliff and the hole, but I did think it was a short
yeah,
distance, and so I didn't know that we had anywhere to back up. I think Eva would want to back up as we're trying to hunker down.
yeah, okay, makes sense. Then all of you are going to need to give me sneak checks, either wisdom or dexterity, and you can have a modifier of 1.
Let's see. Which would I rather use, wisdom or dexterity?
I mean, I'm using Dex.
I wonder.
I think Eva's maybe more of a wisdom sneak person, so. See? It works.
Say, which of these negative ones is going to...
I got a 5.
Oh, no!
Oh boy.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, and I forgot to add the
Roll- roll
+1.
20.
Yeah,
I mean, I
got
have
you.
a -1 to sneak,
Oh, with a dex.
Oh, okay.
but I rolled
was-
a 4. So.
I've got a negative
If you
2
say
to
so, Ethan.
sneak.
With the one
Oh,
that's
let's
not
see.
plus
You have a
zero.
-2 to sneak?
Yeah. She's not skilled in it, and
Yeah.
she's got a
I still rolled
-1
an
in
8.
a 9, thank you.
And I actually forgot to add his modifier of 1.
Man, I
So
added
it's
my
actually one
modifier
better.
of 1, and I had a +1, and I still got a 5.
Yeah.
What I
Let's see.
get?
Avery, are you around to
You got a 12.
roll a
Nice.
sneak for Zeke?
I'm over here talking to nothing. It's sneak with wisdom.
Yeah, either wisdom or dexterity. Which your choice.
Oh, definitely not dexterity.
Oh, the dice show a very different result than the chat does.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I got a 6 and a 5.
Oh no.
Is everyone
Let's
else seeing
see.
that? Or?
Yeah, I see a 6 and a 5. Every once in a while, the graphical dice are not aligned with the chat.
Oh, I didn't even see
Yeah.
the graphical dice.
All right, Ben, you're gonna have to go with that 11, not the 7.
See, the thing is, I don't actually have the 3D dice showing up
So don't
for
worry,
some
I'll
reason.
take a screenshot for you.
That seems trustworthy.
Look, do you think I've taken the time to figure out how to recreate these dice on whatever number I please?
Yeah, probably didn't have enough time to Photoshop the 6 and the 5.
If I did, I would have put the 6 right side up. Trust me, it drives me crazy.
That seems plausible. All right, I'll allow it. We'll rule generously in favor of the 3D dice this time.
I mean, one of them's got to be right.
All right, let's see. Do we
I could use a reroll unless we want to get caught.
do we want to spend an effort on Pete's reroll here? See, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Cherry also. I do these things as a group average.
Okay.
Oh wait, Cherry's not here. That's right.
Yeah.
She's not here to contribute to the check.
Remind me, it only takes one effort to teleport everyone at this point, right?
That sounds right, because you're teleporting yourself takes nothing, and so it's just 1 for the burdened apportation. Apportation.
Well, tell me this. Would it actually be a failure for us to be caught?
Unknown.
Like, would Zeke actually feel the need to alternate outcome something because he would sense impending failure?
Yeah, I mean, he would sense if you're about to fail hiding. Like if your goal,
yeah,
because
let's
your
say
goal
he
is to
would.
hide.
We're gonna do 1 for the dead, right?
You'd have to do the foresight trick to know if we should be trying to be caught or hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you wanted to like Oracle, what happens if we just hang out and wait for whoever
Nah,
this is to
because
walk
then
up
the
to
answer
us?
could just be you should have hidden, and then we still need alternate outcome it. So
True.
we've already
Yeah.
committed to that bit here.
Yeah,
Taking yeah, so we're just gonna
that is true.
re-roll that.
Okay, spend an effort, and yeah, Robert, you can re-roll for Pete.
And
Alright.
just to, can we note that somewhere? We've Pete. Who else? I've got 3 effort for the day, and I did not write down who
Yay!
they were allocated
Yeah,
to.
let me see. I'm pretty sure we had a re-roll for I think it was for Cherry piloting, perhaps. That
Didn't-
sounds right to me.
Did she fail her Satan reroll?
Oh, I think she'd used it on her program check to hide the,
Oh, okay.
to be hiding. There was also you also used it on yourself because you re-rolled a connect check. So yeah, I think you note for the day Zeke, Cherry. Oh no, it's Bo, because Bo did a notice check.
So Zeke, Bo, and Pete.
Yeah, Zeke, Bo, and Pete for the day. I've had their rerolls.
Okay.
All right, nice. A 9. That is far better. Yours is counted as a 9, by the way, Dex, because you had a +1 that you didn't note.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And there are what, 4 of you?
Yes.
I brought my
Okay,
total up by 4 points. That's
awesome.
big.
That is very good, and you brought your average up to a success.
Very good.
So, with some quick thinking
Average
and
success.
careful,
Yay!
some careful movements, a lot of you hunker down a short distance away in the snow, down prone, hoping that your somewhat camouflaged outfits, your winter gear that you acquired for this trip, is sufficient to hide you, along with the blizzard conditions. And you watch as the 3 figures move up towards the large hole in the ice, and they get close enough. You can make out that these do all seem to be like humans. You can make out a couple of 2-handed weapons being held, slung in front of them, and they're well bundled up. Also, by the bulk of their clothing, you can assume that they're bundled up over some heavy armor. And they gather close to the hole. One of them stops nearby, and Eva and Bo see a burst of electromagnetic waves that are like fired down into the hole, down towards the bottom, like a radio burst.
Mm-hmm.
and they wait there for a couple minutes. I don't know if you guys wanted to do anything while you wait and watch, or if you just want to observe.
Hmm.
I don't think Pete's radio can record the EM burst, can it?
No.
Should have brought Cherry.
Now, if they were broadcasting on a frequency that that you knew of, and weren't encrypting their communications or anything, then you might be able to listen in. But it does seem, based on what Eva can see, it's not like just a broadcast where it's going out in every direction. It's laser focused down the hole.
Hmm.
And
Gotcha.
you can't quite make out what the guy's holding, but he is holding something. The one who stepped slightly closer. And after
some kind of ID signal.
After a couple minutes, another one is sent, and then less than a minute after that, a response comes up the shaft, and then the trio quickly turn around and start slugging their way back the way they came.
Interesting. Now Eva really wants to know what's in that hole.
Yeah. And who they are.
Yeah. Well, they I mean they're carrying what look like two-handed weapons, a rifle of some sort. Is there any way to get an idea of kind of training regimen? You know, like whether this is military or just mercenary with big guns? You know, just
That would be pretty
from the way that they
difficult.
move.
Maybe Pete or Bo. I think they might have enough exposure to tell the difference, but that's going to be a very difficult check, just because these are not standard conditions for anybody. So even a military
So stab with wisdom.
yeah, that'll work. But yeah, even a military mook is gonna.
I can
stab that wisdom.
Yeah, I think that's a relevant stat.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. So yeah, Pete is not quite sure that he could put it into words, but he got the vibe overall that these are military.
Yeah.
It's just kind of an instinctive thing that he is just comes to mind. He's not even not even analyzing anything. He's just like, yeah, that feels military.
Okay. People signal him to like keep down.
But I want to know what's over there.
They're military of some kind. We gotta keep down in case they turn around. Need them out of sight first.
But okay, how close can I get?
Pretty close, I think.
Close enough to peer over the edge?
Sure.
Thank you.
He will draw his rifle instead of his sword, just in case he's got to shoot somebody.
Yeah.
And Eva will take the advice and stay down. If it's too far to literally crawl over to it, then she'll stand up and crouch down as she makes her way to the edge. But if it's close enough to crawl, she's just crawling.
Okay. Yeah, she can do that.
Okay. She looks
So
off in the distance to see nothing but, I'm assuming, white blizzard, and then stares down in the hole.
Yes, all white blizzard around, and she can stare down the hole. It's very dark. The blizzard conditions, everything's white, but there is not a whole lot of light filtering through this storm, and so.
But doesn't Eva have special eyes?
She does.
She does have special eyes. She can see in very low light. Let me see. There's a quick little. Let's see. Any light level short of perfect darkness. Darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. See clearly. I thought I remember.
that always catches me too. I'm like, wow, that's really good.
Oh man.
Right?
You gotta love it.
It's basically intended as dark vision. You're giving up some system strain and a lot of gold for it. Well, credits.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. That's very cool. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Clearly. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Dangerous radiation and lasers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can see that this it's a pretty uneven hole, and the hole is maybe, let's just say, 10 meters across, something along those lines. Pretty quickly down the hole, just maybe a handful of meters, you can see that the hole kind of widens and gets more irregular, and there's some kind of natural cavern, or at least looks like a natural cavern. It's much. It's not like it was carved out recently. Kind of cavern, in the ice, and it's hard to judge exactly how far down, but a a goodly distance, long enough to fall comfortably to your death. And for the things at the bottom to be pretty small. You can make out a little bit of movement. There is a little bit of light down at the bottom, and it looks like the ice. There's some kind of opening off to the side that's out of your line of sight, and sort of on this the edge of this shaft, there's a little bit of an encampment, and there are a couple of tents set up down there, and you can see a couple of figures moving around. You see 3 distinct little blobs moving around.
Okay.
And yeah, dangling all the way down, secured at a few places to the ice, is this rope ladder that is kind of winding along the contours of the edge of the hole.
She also has thermal, but I don't think that's going to give her much more information than you already have.
She can. Oh, she does have thermal, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Let's see then. Let's see.
Extra
Yeah, and
specialized.
I've debated about. I don't remember if we talked about this, but I was thinking recently, like, I need to just get in the habit of telling you more about that kind of stuff and not expect you to like switch them at, because it's like the realism has to take a little bit of a backseat just for functionality as a player, because you want to get to use them and not have to always be like, hey, I'm going to do a quick scan for all the different frequencies of light. But yeah, because if you had them all going all the time, you'd go crazy. But this is a very obvious time to cycle the spectrums, so she can make out some heat diffusing from the inside of a couple of the tents that are similar enough to the 3 heat blobs she sees moving around to guess that there might be 5 people down there.
Okay.
How much, like, hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
how much weight do you think a person could be crushed with without dying?
That gets into a lot of physics. How are you wanting to oracle something? That would be the much more empirical
we
way.
I'm more just asking, like, your opinion on the matter.
Yeah.
I
So
think it only requires like about 150 to 200 pounds, depending on the person, to get crushed to death.
yeah, let me ask this: are you talking about dropping something on someone or just placing something on someone?
Exactly.
You know, dropping probably.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, not a ton of weight.
Yeah, no.
I mean, because if you're dropping it, it takes very little to potentially kill someone. But
Okay.
again, depends a lot on the height and stuff. So there's just a lot
Like-
more variables I'm going to need to know before I can say
Planning
yes,
to throw a
they live
handful
or
of
no, they
change down
die.
there, Avery?
No, no. I mean, there's a lot of snow around here, but
Mm,
we'll figure it out later.
okay, I got you. Thinking about
Might
scooping
get
up a bunch of
crazy with
snow and
500 pounds of snow.
yeah. So are you thinking telekinesis?
Yeah, that was kind of the idea.
Okay.
Potentially.
Yeah, I will say the trick with that is just going to be the telekinesis is it's kind of let's see, I'm trying to remember, you're like level 1 maybe. Pretty sure it's like it talks about like as if with 1 or 2 hands or something. So but then
Yeah.
up to a certain amount of limitation. So they're two kind of like 2 spectrums of limit, both just like amount you can manipulate, but also mass that you can manipulate.
Yeah, it's as if with both hands and can lift up to basically 500 pounds,
Yeah.
which I can't do with my 2 hands. But okay.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Oh, okay. Yeah, scratch that. In this case, I think the point of that is manipulate, as in like you could like you could turn a valve wheel or whatever, or you could move a pair of like levers or something like that as though with 2 hands. I don't think that's supposed to also limit like the area of stuff you can manipulate with the lifting.
That makes
Like
more sense.
I think that that makes more sense about how to deal with that. So yeah, just to clarify, you could definitely scoop up 500 pounds of snow with that ability and then drop it.
I mean, Zeke's definitely presenting that option. Telepathically, of course.
Okay.
We don't know if those are the people we're supposed to rescue down there. They're probably not.
What? Did Zeke say something? You can't go talking to people's brains and expect me to know what you're talking about, Zeke.
See, why are you saying that out loud if you can't hear me?
Because
Oh,
Did Eva
was she
respond in her
responding
brain?
telepathically?
I think Eva's still responding verbally, even when she's talking telepathically.
Now this is just confusing.
I remember there was a whole scene where Zeke was trying to work that out of her and succeeded, but she still relapses. She likes the sound of her own voice, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we were gonna crush them with snow, but that's a good idea. They probably aren't the people we were paid to find, but we should at least check that before we bury him alive.
Hmm. I mean, these three people, guys walking around, can't be the only military soldiers that they've got here. Right?
Why not?
Okay.
There's probably more.
Alright, Ben, I forget, did Cherry's drone get stealth?
Did Cherry's drone get stealth?
Yes.
Um,
I can't remember exactly
let's
what Eva
see.
built for her.
I think you had notes on.
Oh, it's in funds, I think.
Yeah, she just has a note about homemade with love drone from Eva. Yeah, funds should detail what was done with it. But at least Pop-Tart parts. So
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
6250.
So Pop-Tart. We search that. OOC planning. There we go. Observation, station keeping, environmental power. No. Okay.
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 So it's still a noisy boy. And what was the base for it?
Stalker.
Okay.
It is a noisy boy, yeah. Okay.
It was observation, station keeping, and
Environmental power.
cool.
You can always search for Pop-Tart in the Discord, and there's the first
Nice.
message isn't the drone, but it is a link to the drone, to the message with the drone.
All right.
All right. Eva wants to get eyes down there. But also doesn't want to risk those soldiers going back and catching us split up if we split up. So Eva scurries back from the hole just in case those guys come back around, back to where we hid last time. Okay. We're here. I'm pretty sure that this is where everything's happening. There's 5 guys down in the hole and at least 3 walking around. ideas. I didn't bring my planning board, but you can still have ideas without planning board.
Sounds like at least 2 squads to me. Especially if there's a group of non-soldiers down below.
Ben, remind me, we're looking for like 24 people, right? As far as the rescue part of the operation.
It was more like 12.5.
Okay.
Till 18?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't find that.
You've not seen that many people, no.
Could Zeke poof down to the bottom of the hole and get a better sense of if there's anyone else down there?
If it weren't so dark, but he can't see to the bottom.
He does not have special eyes.
He does not have special eyes, sadly. He would. He does have other abilities that could help him out there.
Just walk down the wall.
That's true.
He does Spider-Man.
Well, I also had a side question. What
Mhm.
happens to conservation of momentum during teleport?
Mm-hmm.
I asked
I don't
Ben
think
those
there's any such
questions
thing.
once upon a time, and he said, "You stop that."
And does it persist
Yes.
with like altering the rotation? So could he like
That's what I've wondered.
jump
I have
down
so
the
many
hole
questions.
and then teleport himself to be upside down and pop back out of the hole?
I mean, he could just like cowabunga into the snow from the top of the hole.
I mean, he could just teleport into whatever middle darkness he could see to down the hole and then fall the rest of the way. That's also possible.
But he still wouldn't be able to see in the dark when he got to the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah. So
There's a little bit of light down there.
There's a
Just
little
gonna
bit of light
pancake
down
in
there.
front of those 3 people at the bottom of the hole.
Yeah.
Hey, but he can't be taken, by surprise. So
Yeah.
he's
I
definitely
guess
not gonna
I
get the
should.
bottom.
He won't be surprised when he dies at the bottom of that hole.
I should probably clarify. Technically, he could teleport to the bottom of the hole, but he could teleport into the little pool of light that is coming from whatever they have lighting the little few tents they have huddled together. So he would teleport right into the middle of them. But I'm
Those are
assuming he would
great
want to stay on the
tactics.
fringes.
Don't tempt me with a good time now. No, I don't think that he's just gonna give away the fact that there's a teleporter here, nosying around.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. What are we thinking?
But he could climb down the wall. Could
Spider-Maning down the
he
wall
could even
would be
walk
the
down the wall.
safest. So Eva's special eyes are supposed to give her shapes and distance. Does she? I don't need you to come up with an exact number, obviously, but just kind of how long would it take for Zeke to Spider-Man down the wall, based on the distance that Eva saw?
It would probably take him a minute or two to walk down there.
That's not long at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Eva's. Ooh, okay, so
Yeah. To ballpark it a little more, in like relatable terms, it's like, I mean, she's like on the top of a tall building, like, several stories.
Okay.
Quite a few stories, but yeah, it's kind of hard to pinpoint that.
And Zeke has Spider-Man in a situation where she could both see him and was paying attention to him.
Yeah, exactly.
When he helped her up the wall. So she asks, uh, Zeke, how fast do you move when you're doing the wall thingy?
How fast do I move? I mean, normal fast?
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's really good. You can.
It's not just walls.
What do you mean?
But yeah, normal fast. Sorry, I don't. Normal fast. We don't need to go down that tangent right now.
Okay. Um, we'll table that for later. I'll put it on the planning board. I think you could make it down the hole and get better sight on what's down there with just a minute and a half.
Okay.
Do you think you can be quiet and stay hidden from and not knock a whole bunch of loose ice off?
Well, I haven't seen the walls, so kind of unfair for me to make that assessment, isn't it?
Well, I guess.
Do you think I could? Just pretend that we were like a flat surface.
Well, how
Mm.
much pressure do you exert on the surface area on which you're standing?
I don't exactly.
And how many watermelons did you put in your grocery cart?
Have you ever
That's not
stuck a
relevant.
scale
The
through a wall
watermelons are a
before?
different thing.
I mean, um, would Zeke actually know the answer to this question? Because I'm assuming
That's
it's
a good.
5 kilos, right? Because that's what the
That's a good
requirement is,
question.
the ability. But
Yeah, so that is
I
the
feel like he would know
fact.
'cause he's an academic on this stuff, right? So he's got to
Yeah,
test it.
roll me a telekinesis check with wisdom. I'll let you substitute that for the no skill in this case, since it's a very, very specific knowledge.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that he has tested that. He might not know the. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not a big deal to know the exact weight. So yeah, 5 kilograms.
Wow, that's so good.
But he gives it to her in grams because he knows that's the way she likes it.
Yeah, you can't nickel and dime Eva. You gotta gram her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she would love hearing that it's oddly enough, it's like exactly 5,000 grams.
She starts spitting how coincidental that is and starts thinking about all the things that are exactly 5,000 grams. Nice, Robert.
It's an interesting one.
Okay. So yeah, if you can avoid knocking anything down, I don't think any of that ice will shear, or it would have already. Can you get eyes down there? We need to see.
I can try. If it goes sideways, I can be not there anymore pretty quickly.
Yep. Could Eva scavenge up a? We haven't determined if these guys have any kind of special eyes capabilities, have we? Like we haven't
No.
done any communications while they were looking in our direction.
Correct.
Okay. But still, could Eva put together a quick Oh, she doesn't need it to transmit it. Zeke can retrieve it. Although transmitting would be really, really good. But yeah, can she put together a quick camera?
Yeah.
Or scavenge it from some other equipment.
Yeah, give me a fixed check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's got good enough salvage to spend a unit of spare parts and piece together a rudimentary camera.
Okay. Was that considered with transmission capability or without? Didn't we ask about the camera? Yeah.
You want to be able to like transmit the pictures immediately back up to the top?
Yeah, make basically a little security camera that Zeke could attach somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's good enough for that. That will be broadcasting a signal, either whether it's live or if it's just sending snapshots whenever he takes them.
Right. Yeah, I'm on the fence about that. What do you guys think?
We can't technically send images back and forth, can we?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh, why don't we just use Zeke as a camera?
Yeah, just use Zeke.
Yeah, transmit. Say transmit thought does include images, thoughts and images.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to use effort for the scene to just communicate.
Wait, I thought you did the thing where you don't have to spend an effort to telepathic contact us.
Not effort for the day, it's effort for the scene.
Oh, it reduces it. Okay.
Wait,
so
no, it's no effort at all because we have practiced.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's that the contact lasts for a scene at most.
Gotcha.
So you can't just like maintain that same contact indefinitely.
There are entirely too many of these abilities on Zeke that I gotta remember how they work.
It's true. All right, so you're gonna stay in contact with, of course, Eva and Bo, and make your way down the wall.
I'm still gonna commit the spare parts and the camera, but I think since you're allowing it, I'll give it transmit capability, but it's not activated. It requires an activation, transmission. If that's okay.
Yeah, it's like that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there is one button to take pictures. There's a different button to transmit the pictures.
Yeah. So it's just periodically taking pictures. I don't think that with a few minutes here she can make a full-on camcorder, but yeah, snapshot every 5-10 seconds, and it's just storing them until she sends a communication burst for it to transmit.
Sounds good.
Okay. And she'll have Zeke plant it in a good place while she's taking in what he's sending her.
So what do you think? Does Zeke do it GoPro style or body cam style?
I think so. He's walking down a wall. He's gonna wear it on his butt.
On his butt.
He's like, none of the above. Take that, GM.
You gotta wear it like so. What angle is gonna give you the right angle, right? Like,
well, I mean, I don't know if she wants to see the ground behind his feet.
And also, it doesn't really matter until he plants it. Like, it doesn't need to be on him. She's wanting him to affix it to the wall.
Oh, you're talking about like go down there, stash it somewhere to just like monitor them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So then when is it going to... Is it just like after a set amount of time transmit the pictures back?
Oh no, that's why I thought like it would basically, it's just in passive snap pictures mode until it receives a transmission.
The signal.
Okay. Yeah, and until that's a much better word for it. Until it receives a signal.
I got you.
And this is just Eva being overly cautious. She can see radio communications, and so other people might be able to as well.
It's true. She doesn't, and she doesn't want them to check their little, Bluetooth stuff and be like, wait, who is camera 7?
Yeah.
Or I don't know what Eva would have called it, but or no, it's like, what is Eva's camera?
FBI surveillance man?
Let's see.
Oh goodness. All right, so got that cleared up. So he's not this is not a GoPro kind of thing.
But knowing that it's periodically snapping pictures, he's gonna make silly faces at it the whole way.
Alrighty.
Eva tells him to stop it at first, but then she's suppressing giggles fairly quickly.
Okay, so Zeke starts going down the side of the ice shaft, and as he is using some sort of flashlight, or is he going it in the dark?
Look at what he's got on it.
Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, didn't somebody said something specifically about bringing like thermal or like night vision goggles, low light goggles, maybe?
Avery was asking about that.
He got one of them on.
Yeah.
So nice. So he's good to go. So yeah, you can walk down without need to use a flashlight. So yeah, he sets off. Everybody's watching, waiting. And Robert. So yeah, he makes his way down the ice shaft and dodges stalactites here and there. Icicles, I guess, is what they're called at this point. They're just icicles. Avoids any of those, so he doesn't send pieces of ice crashing down to the floor below. And as he's going down, he's looking at the ladder and seeing that going down the ladder would have put you pretty much right at the edge of their little encampment at the bottom. Go ahead and give me a sneak check from Zeke on his own.
Sneak what?
Wisdom is fine.
Nice knowing you guys.
Not bad.
Okay. Made a 7. So he makes it down to the bottom uneventfully, doesn't break off any icicles. Going around, he's looking for a place to set up the camera in the dark here, kind of on the fringes, staying well out of the light. And then he kind of slips on a slightly slicker patch of ice and catches himself, but scrapes along the ice a little bit, and the sound definitely like carries through the area, and
In a
here's a
moment, in a moment of, I'm gonna try and play this off. He wants to knock an icicle down.
okay. Nice. He can
Before
do
you
that.
do whatever you're thinking, because that's what he'd have been thinking.
I'll allow it. So he knocks free an icicle. And so he hears faintly kind of a muttered, "What was that?" And then a little bit of muttering and bickering, but one guy gets up and trudges over in that direction, shining a light, and
You know,
you
if he
have
gets too close, Zeke's out of here.
yes, Zeke has cleared off to the in the opposite direction around the edge of this um, little cavern bit, and is avoiding avoiding that. So yeah, the guy goes over, pokes around, muttering to himself, and bundled up. It's still pretty cold down here. It's a nice break from the gusting winds, but it is still bitterly cold. So looks around, shines up the wall a little bit, and then heads back, and Zeke hears him say, "That was just an icicle or something. Told you it was nothing." And goes back into one of the little tents.
Must have been the
Now, Zeke
wind.
didn't get line of sight on this guy, did he? Just the
Say what?
light. Zeke did not get line of sight on this guy, did he? Just the light he was shining on the other side of the wall.
No, I mean you could have seen him. You're in kind of like think of this like a cylindrical shaft, roughly speaking. Zeke just moved to another. He moved around to the side to a different edge of the shaft in the darkness, while he went over to check out where Zeke dropped the icicle from the wall.
Did he look like he was wearing the same as them other guys?
Yes. Yeah, it looks like the same sort.
Right.
Yeah. I So
Well,
let's see.
resume Operation Hide the Camera.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's good to go there, and he can set it up somewhere in the dark, down towards the base of the wall, half hide it in the snow, sort of thing, but aim it at their little encampment. He does get a glimpse at where the cavern kind of extends over, off, to one side, and it seems like it narrows down a good bit. It's very uneven, though it does look smooth. It is just like this winding sort of tunnel almost, that it looks like, and can't see too far down it. But Yeah, he's set up. There's he could take a quick look around and just see that there are 3 tents that are pitched in this little bit of a little section of this larger shaft, and he's able to spot like a few crates of who knows what. They're kind of stacked up, and yeah, that's about it. You have any questions?
No, I do need a few minutes to go deal with this dog.
Okay,
If you guys have any questions for me, I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
that's okay. I think he's got a dog to deal with as well.
Everybody dogs it.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. I just have a kid.
Just a child.
I happened to actually just fall asleep today at about 10.
Wow.
Poor thing's been sick, though, so that's not a shocker, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, did you guys have any other
Dex,
thoughts?
that
ideas?
gif must have been the wind.
It's kind of a.
For anybody.
I should ask before I explain. Do you know the reference?
I know a reference that is must have been the wind. There's been plenty of references like that in movies.
Okay.
But just for those who happen to listen to this later, we had a bunch of gifs of night vision that had people farting on it or cats farting on it, and he posted a gif that is it must have been the wind.
I was actually posting that to a different thing, but it works for the farting also. So it must have been the wind is a common thing that guards in games will say when they can't find you after you've made noise.
Oh, I remember the thief.
Yeah,
games
Skyrim at
saying
least.
this
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was posting
Yeah.
there, but it works. It does double duty.
I was
Sure does double duty.
I was trying to figure out the Monsters Inc. character. I'm assuming that's a Monsters Inc. character. He looks familiar, like
Sort of.
he's from that. But anywho, did you guys have any other ideas, thoughts, plans for this ice shaft?
Not at the moment. Zeke's giving Eva a good view.
Yeah, not without some sort of recon completing to know if we want to go in there.
So you guys are thinking about basically like waiting a while, letting the camera kind of monitor for some period of time, and then make an assessment based on that.
That's a thought. But now that Zeke's down there, like we have a couple of options. We can either have Zeke teleport back up, and then we can just have him teleport back down and get the camera later on, so that we don't have to risk the broadcast, the signal. We can risk the signal and also let that show us if, like, sending a signal could tell us if they have the ability to see communications. It would also alert them, but at least we would have that information. Another option we have is Zeke's down there now. He can teleport us in and keep an effort in reserve to teleport us out if we get caught. And by in, I mean in one of the side passages, so that, we're not just teleporting straight into the central hall.
Yeah.
I'd love to know more about what's going on above ground also, but I have a feeling it's just this happens to be there's got to be a tent somewhere they're stationed at, and they do a patrol and then they go back and check in every few minutes, and I think that's what we saw. But it would still be nice to know what else is above ground. Hmm.
That is true. Okay, you guys feel comfortable just saying? We can just say that Zeke comes on back up if he's accomplished what he set out to do. If he decides he wants to do something else, he can go back down on his own.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we can say that for now he comes back, having delivered the camera and without getting caught. Now, you guys want to hang out here, or do you want to head back the bit of trek to the snowmobile?
Neither yet. How confident are Bo and Pete in their ability to scout around above ground, A, without getting lost, being able to come back to us, and B, without being spotted?
Pete is more confident in not getting lost than in not being spotted.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with a nav comp in hand.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right. In
fact, I'm pretty sure that he basically just flashed the nav comp in response to the whole without getting lost.
Okay.
Like, hee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Calculating. Do we do the intrepid thing and go poking around looking for where those three guys came from?
I think we can.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
We know what direction they went. Why don't we all do this together? Or maybe you can send Eva back to the vehicle, because she is the weakest link with regard to sneak. Like, at least Pete has an attribute. Even if he's got sneak -1, he's still got an attribute that works well for it. And Zeke's not too hot at sneaking, but he's also a teleporter and is necessary to get people out if there's any trouble. So why don't we send Eva back to the vehicle, while Zeke, Bo, and Pete try and get a better sense of what's above ground.
Sure.
Okay.
Although if that costs an effort to send you back, and then it'll be an effort to bring us back.
No. Eva will how long did it take us to walk
back
here?
by yourself? It was probably about 30 minutes total.
Blizzard, though, that's gonna risk her getting lost. Like, badly lost.
Oh, Eva's absolutely confident she won't get lost. She knows how to navigate a blizzard.
So you guys have
right?
What was that, Avery?
So confident she doesn't even need to roll.
That's right, right? What were you gonna say? What were you saying?
At that point, Pete would pass the nav comp to her, and we could just teleport back.
Well, no, but you guys need this to mark all of the points of interest.
That is true.
It is pretty hard to see out. I understand why you're concerned. I would be fine, but maybe we can all go back and have lunch, and then you can scout around. Eva is worried about getting lost, even if she's refusing to admit it. I think Pete can hear that in her voice.
Yeah.
There was the one landmark you have spotted so far, back on the back past where you parked the vehicle.
Mm-hmm. How far away is our vehicle from that, by any chance?
I'm gonna say about the same distance.
Okay.
Walking wise.
That makes an even better CYA plan, or saving face plan for Eva. We'll go back to, and you know, this. She still says the other one first, but then she comes up with a better plan. Actually, we'll go back to the vehicle, the ATV, warm up and get some carbohydrates and some good fiber, and then see if you can find out what that other thing was first. That, if it would be so dumb of us, like, duh, if that's where the scientists were being held and we just walked past it.
Yeah, get some good fiber, then we can poop down that hole.
What? No, that's not what I'm saying. Besides, that would give you away anyways. Don't do that.
Never let them know your next move.
Well, never let your next move be pooping down a hole. Why are we even talking about this?
Well, you're the one who's saying to stock up on fiber.
Fiber is an important part of your daily diet, except for Pete.
Yeah, to make you regular.
Bo, you're like, why are we talking about fiber if we're not talking about pooping?
Besides, how many opportunities you get to poop in a hole in the North Pole?
It would be illegal. Don't do it. It's indecent exposure.
So if there's any surefire way to get the Tabuka military to arrest you, it would be to poop on their poop on their tent from high in the sky, basically.
Tabuka's getting a third moon tonight, baby.
Blame the natives.
Oh no. Okay. Well, on that note, I guess we're wrapping the session. I mean, we got more time.
Okay.
We should definitely not end on that.
Yeah, please don't end on poop.
That's where we're leaving it.
Yeah, I'm down to end it there. That's a good spot.
So how are you guys gonna make it? How are you guys gonna do your little descent down that steep ice wall that you had come up on your way here?
Raisin bridge.
Well, going down is easier than coming up, isn't it?
It is definitely easier. Each of you can roll a d8 for me.
We'll try climbing down it, I think. Unless, I mean, does it look like the kind of ice shelf that
just is
Slide?
there for miles, or does it have like this ever so gradual slope? Does it even remember an ever so gradual slope at the bottom that might suggest that it is less steep elsewhere?
It didn't seem like there was a. You didn't search exhaustively, but
Right.
it didn't look like there was a nearby easier way up.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
You could go searching.
No, Eva wants to get back to the ATV for some good old carbohydrates and fiber.
Yes, and some warmth. That is also back at the ATV.
And some warmth, yes. Even though she's in the vac skin, it just like it looks cold, so it feels cold.
Yeah. Let's say she's not like dying of exposure, but she's not warm.
Yeah.
Like not like sitting around in the heat, like with a heater on, with a mug of hot cocoa, kind of.
We're gonna get back to the ATV, and it's melted a big old crater into the snow. It's just this heat radiator.
All right, so let's see. Are we saying Zeke is helping each of you this time with the descent?
I mean,
Or do we have anybody?
shouldn't need help.
All right, well,
That's
you can roll it on
usually
your own
how
if you
we
want.
do, I guess.
You do each get to roll the exert with a modifier of 1, since if assuming you bust out your climbing harnesses.
Yep.
And if you take Zeke's help, then you can have an additional 1 to make it a modifier of 2. So whichever you choose, give yourself either a modifier of 1 or of 2.
Oh wow, Eva, come on.
Oh no.
Not 12.
I think. Wow, nice. I think Eva still. Well, she's got her. She might have her own reroll in hand still.
She does have her own reroll, and I didn't even think about it last time. Yeah, I'll just reroll that. I probably could have rerolled it last time and saved myself some damage. Oops, almost gave myself a modifier of 21. That would have succeeded.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Eva is determined to be clumsy. The dice are determined to make
Poor
her
Eva.
so.
I think she does still have a an alternate outcome that she has not used for the day.
Let's not use it. Like, this isn't gonna kill her, right?
No. Roll me 2d8 though.
Okay.
I like the image of Zeke sensing her imminent failure, but not doing anything about it.
I won't stop you if Zeke is going to alternate outcome her.
Yeah, because that's true. Like it is Zeke's choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, just out of character, Dex is saying he didn't care.
No, he thinks the same to himself, like, she's not gonna die.
Yeah. Save it for a more important thing.
Oof.
Ouchies. 12.
Why is it
That's a
more
lot
damage
better.
going down than it was going up?
Well, because you go
'Cause you weren't at the
further
top.
faster.
Well, now Zeke's just cruel.
Physics.
Yeah, you weren't at the top before. But yeah, Eva does tumble and slide and makes it down first.
She quickly
Wow,
picks herself up. That was a quicker path. I'm
That was
fine.
on purpose.
You do still need a bow roll. Do you want me to roll it, Ethan?
Ooh. Sorry, what'd you say, Robert? What'd Pete say?
I said that was on purpose.
Oh, yes, please. I don't think he'll take Zeke's help either.
Alrighty. Let's go. Wearing down the party. Okay, exert. Modifier of 1. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's making me roll the dice. Okay. Wow, alright. You done good. You got an 11. So yeah, Bo and Pete are making it down on their own. they look over at Zeke. How's Zeke looking after having dropped Eva off the side of the cliff?
You can just see her rolling down the cliff and him going from a mildly amused look to a not so amused look as he realizes how much she hurt herself.
Oh no.
Yeah, one of those where it looks like an all right roll until they come to that abrupt stop at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
I think Pete would
He's like,
try
"Oh."
to have helped catch Eva. Is that something he can attempt?
I can imagine like he tries to swing, like reaches out and just swings slightly to one side, but is too far away to grab her, and is still careful to like not lose his own secure harness, his secured like piton situation on the ice wall here. So
Wow.
but yeah, it's a gentle enough slope. She's not severely injured. She's just roughed up a bit.
Eva's always been pretty tough. Constitution is one of her only good stats. She only has 2 good stats.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, that is unfortunate. That's 3 total rolls that have been made. Well, no, I guess 4 because she made a second one with Zeke's help last time and made it up successfully. So 3 out of 4 have been no good
it's in character
on
for
this
Eva.
specific line. Yeah. Because she's dealing with the -2 strength, right?
No, her strength is also decent. She's pretty strong for for being Eva, but she's not very
Okay, yeah.
flexible, agile, or wise,
Got you. Okay.
or likable.
I don't know. I don't know why I was remembering like a -2 on something for her.
Anytime you've asked for
mixing it
for sneak had a -2,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably it.
whether it was dexterity or
okay.
wisdom.
Yeah. Well, you all get down. Eva's already collected herself at the bottom and waiting when you make it down, and you guys can continue on your way back to the ATV.
I feel like Pete would check on her and say, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, just I wanted some extra time to think. I'm fine, thanks.
Okay. He doesn't believe her at all.
They call her the spin doctor.
Because she spins every time there's ice around?
Yeah, something like that. She puts that spin on it. Okay. So yeah, you guys trudge through the snow and ice, make your way to the vehicle. As you get there, it feels like the winds pick up.
Okay.
You it's like trying to open that back door, and it like the wind tries to slam it against the side of the vehicle, and you all bundle in, and then can
How's the first result for snow intensifies?
Can rest and recover. Say what? Oh no. I haven't been
Danielle's gonna look at
loading
these
the last
gifts
couple
and
memes.
just be so confused.
She's like, why were you guys talking about poop the entire session? I guess poop
Thanks
and
for
gas.
watching.
Yep. Oh, it's because his name is Lance Storm. I searched for Storm intensifies.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like,
That's
what?
funny.
How did you even get to this? What led you?
It's natural talent, Ben.
All right. Yeah, so you guys are, kind of crowding in, filling one end of the ATV. Cherry and Lex are sitting in the front of the vehicle in the driver's seat, in the sort of the co-pilot seat. Cherry spins around in the chair, feet up, and cradling a mug of something, and just looks at the four of you over her mug as she takes a sip with this just look what the cat drug in kind of look.
Nice.
And look like you guys have been having fun.
Oh, they're still having fun, and we're just here for some nutrient bars and water.
Oh, of course, help yourselves. Find anything good or interesting out there?
Well, actually, and Eva starts filling her in.
All right.
Go bladder into nothingness.
Speaking of which, it occurs to me that we did not remind Avery at the start that he had recap for this session.
I think he knows because I saw him start to type something in the recap channel.
Oh.
Nope. You would assume wrong, but I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, you must have just accidentally hit some, because while Robert was reading it, and I think shortly after, I saw what looked like how you normally do put a post there to just placeholder. It looked like you were starting to type that. I saw it come up as Avery typing. So I made some guesses, and I was wrong.
Don't you worry, it's coming.
Yeah, one of those. If you want, Avery, so that it's not quite so it's a little more justifiable for Zeke, I can totally see Eva being like, thanks, all I needed was help over the edge of the wall, and then letting go of Zeke.
I'll get us something put together.
Okay, alright. Feel free to incorporate Eva dooming herself at any point.
That'll definitely be in there.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm
imagining
no credit for your success getting down. That already helped.
I was definitely imagining. I was trying to figure out how to put it, but I was imagining kind of like what happens when you go to hand something. Somebody, you're like, here you go, and you let go right before they've fully grabbed it. Imagine it was being something like that with her gear. Her going like, all right, thanks. And as she's like rehooking her harness on some part, and Zeke being like, oh, cool. Like thinking that means she's good. And let's go. She just falls.
No, I'm fully willing to lay 95% of the responsibility and blame for her fall on Eva.
That is fair.
Totally in character.
she was responsible for like 95% or so of the roll to get there. Zeke only got to give a +1. Oh,
yeah, it wouldn't be plus if you didn't help. So obviously.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clearly it wasn't his fault. But yeah, no, and also just like he could definitely have told just from how badly she felt, I guess the incidents of the fall was. He was like, oh yeah, there's nothing I could have done to save her from that. There was no stopping that. It was like a freight train. All right, let's see here. We have...
Before we end, I want to have it on record that while Eva is filling in Lex and Cherry about their adventures, glossing over the part where she found a quicker way down than everybody else, but announcing that she did find a quicker way down than everybody else. She is also digging into packs and doling out protein bars and juice packs. Or juice boxes, I should say.
Nice.
Getting real close, Ben. We're going to have to actually figure out what the Eva's unique gift is going to be.
Yeah, it's true. So we are.
Oh wait, is that like her final level up?
Yeah.
Nice. I have not thought ahead to what I need my final foci to be, so I need to think about that.
Yeah, I had everything planned up right up until the level 10 focus. I don't know. Well, I listed unique gift based on growth and development. That was my plan.
Nice.
So technically, she's still going completely according to plan, even though I don't know what focus she'll have at level 10.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Well. I think we're ready for faves. I was realizing I was doing this. We had talked a little bit before. I think maybe it was Danielle mainly that brought it up about me doing a little bit more like, if not technically like map, at least just like drawing something to help give an idea of what's going on. And so I have that. I'll show it next time. I might add a little bit more to it just to help it clarify a little bit of what has been seen. But yeah, because I was realizing there was just a little bit of confusion about spacing and shape of stuff. So anyway, let's see. On to faves. We have Ethan first. Except Ethan is muted.
I guess there's slip and slide going up and coming down.
Yeah, that apparently only Eva got that memo. Well, I guess Pete tried it out the first time and didn't decide to do it again.
Yep.
Let's see. Robert, yours.
Zeke dropping the bicycle.
That was good.
Clever.
Yeah.
Like that way to cover up what he was doing. Avery, what about you?
I like the poop theme.
I knew somebody was going to
Coincidentally,
pick it.
it's been my whole day, actually. I can tell you guys after the session, but
You don't have to.
That's being a parent.
I will. I'll enjoy it.
Goodness, I'm so tired. I'll have to leave as soon as the session ends.
Yeah, Avery's like, oh, I would love to tell you.
It's not what
And
you
it's
guys
gonna-
think it is. Just in true me fashion. Just you wait.
Yeah, let's see. I guess then for my favorite, yeah, I think it would have to be, Eva's utter lack of coordination is what I would call it. And it wasn't even technically, it wasn't really about coordination so much as it was, climbing ability or whatever. But I think it kind of translates.
Yeah, it
Exert
definitely
is
does.
just another side of the same coin that, like what you might consider more dexterous kind of movement.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. Gave
I
me
see
a
what
laugh.
you did there.
I will also give another nod to Specialize. I enjoy this getting used, and I felt good about remembering some ways to tell you what you saw with them.
That's good, because one of my favorites is using the special eyes. It did feel good to be able to put kind of a specialty of Eva, which is, assessing and analyzing things, to use with those extra special senses.
Yeah.
And my other favorite is Spider Zeke, spelled with a Y. Because he's doing spy stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I was wondering.
They call him 00 Blink.
I guess
Let's
my
see,
favorite's
her.
also the GIF game that's been going on, even though it was mostly me playing by myself tonight. They were pretty funny.
I'm glad that you had a good time. That's the important thing. Oh man.
Posting.
I think, oh boy, picking a favorite GIF is a little difficult. I would probably say it's got to either be like the what are those called? You know what they're called? Meerkat? Maybe the meerkat with the
Yeah, that was
like
Prairie
night
dog?
vision goggles.
yeah.
You talking
Prairie
about Tim?
dog. Yeah.
And that was Zeke.
Either that
Avery.
or
No, Sid is from never mind.
oh yeah, no, I don't think it's him. He's wasn't he a sloth? Anyway, it was either that one or the getting into the poop dimension. I don't even know why exactly that one got posted. But anyway, it's good times. All right, well, I think we could. I don't know if you already signed off.
No, I hadn't yet. I'll go ahead and end the stream here.
All right.